What other collections really intrigued you, or what brand had collections that intrigued you this year?
Tom Ford,
Okay.
definitely. Both fall, winter, and spring, summer. And he's going to do great, and he's doing great. He knows what he's doing, has a specific vision of his own. The way it's presented also visually is very interesting, especially the spring, summer collection, very theatrical. I mean, it fits the whole, is what you were saying. He took care of everything.
Yep.
All the elements are there. From the casting, the hair. I mean, it looks so, like,
The
so
set, even
forward.
even the lighting, like the lighting, especially in the more recent collection, kind of was supposed to look like a club in a way,
Yeah.
with the spotlights and the like dark background, which is like giving this whole partying vibe. It's funny because with the first collection, Haider Ackermann was like, "Oh, Tom Ford is the night and I'm the morning after," but then it seemed like in the more recent collection, he kind of leaned into being the night. So he's coming closer to Tom Ford in a way. It's really strange.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. I agree. Yeah. I mean, very beautiful silhouettes, very well made. You can tell it's Ackerman. Ackerman is like sharp knife kind of cutting. You can. I mean, you don't need to see the clothes. I want to tell you that. Like when people say you need to see the clothes close up, it depends on your eye, of course. But like sometimes you can see
Yeah,
from your screen the quality because you can see the movement, how the texture. How it's cut on the shoulder, on the neckline. Like you can see these things.
yeah.
You can tell it's well made. So beautiful collection, both of them. Even the eyewear that I checked actually, I really liked it. And I mean that I want to tell you that like he started creating also the perfume, the eyewear that goes with this whole aesthetic, which is very interesting. That everything goes to
I also like what he did with the footwear.
the
Like,
foot.
because Haider Ackermann is known for like these really pointy boots.
Yes,
So he
yes,
took a lot of really common Tom Ford silhouettes and just kind of made them a lot more pointier and made more
yes,
pointy silhouettes.
yes, yes.
So he's kind of changing things ever so slightly, but still making them his own in a way. That's what I really appreciated from him.
Yes. I mean, he's a master when it comes to working in detail. I saw that when he did the Gautier couture also, you can tell
Right.
how well he knows how to make good clothes. You can say that, and that's so important for a designer because you at this point there are not many new silhouettes you can create, but you can work on detail. It's all in the detail, which makes it harder, of course.
Yeah.
I love the casting. I have to say the faces he chose of the hair. I love that.
Yeah, I just love the hair. I like what he did with the hair. It does give a very like eerie vibe in a way, which kind of leans into the sort of nightlife clubbing sort of thing.
Yeah,
A
there's
lot of
something
people. Luke,
about.
did you say you don't like the casting? Why didn't you like the
No,
casting?
I love the casting.
No, I did it. Someone in the chat is saying that they didn't like the
Didn't
casting.
like the casting. They were too aggressive, the faces, maybe, they're too sharp. But for that aesthetic, this is beautiful. Very sharp faces, but it helps a lot with the whole collection to use the right faces as well.
Yeah, and then the spring summer. I think to me, Haider Ackermann's Tom Ford was definitely one of the standouts of the year. If I was to think of like this year of all the like, especially the bigger brands, who did I think had a strong showing? I would say definitely Dries Van Noten. You had Haider Ackermann at Tom Ford. I think you had Michael Ryder at Celine. I thought that he, especially from a styling perspective, he's going to like change the way a lot of people dress, let's say over the next 5 years. Louise Trotter at
Yep.
Bottega. So, and obviously we'll get into those, but like I would put Haider Ackermann's Tom Ford with all of those brands, especially this year.
What did you say? You asked me something. I didn't hear that.
No, I said I would put Haider Ackermann's
Yes,
Ford
yes, yes.
with a lot
Yeah,
of those other brands, especially this
yeah,
year.
yeah, yes, yes. It's so funny. He uses the blazer. He styles the blazer the way he styles it on himself. He just does that always.
Yeah.
The lapels are up. But that's so charming. I mean, he made the lipstick also, the perfume, Black Orchid with the skin tone. It all goes, and it's marketing wise, it's brilliant also because he wants
100%.
that kind of woman. That kind of woman who wears this kind of clothes and this kind of shoes and wears that lipstick, which of course marketing wise is great. And the clothes themselves are fantastic. I would wear these dresses. They're so beautiful.
And I think it's such a stark contrast to when it was first announced that he was doing like Canada Goose collections, and people were like, why is Haider Ackermann doing Snow Goose and this kind of stuff? And then once he got announced at Tom Ford, it's like, okay, now he's designing like
Yeah.
fashion, like fashion with a capital F. Because yeah, it was really weird when we were seeing the snow goose stuff.
I don't know why. I mean, he has done, was it in his own brand, like a few years ago? He has done, like, I think he presented in Manchester or something. It was a very unexpected place where he did, like, this technical wear, more sportswear.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it has any connection with that or why they chose him. I mean, I like the campaign of Canada Goose, and I think the clothes are not bad for what they represent. But of course, Haider Ackermann, he can do much more than this, definitely. And he did.
Agreed. Those snow goose jackets are sick though, but skiers won't buy them. Yeah, they're nice, but then it's like the price.
What's the
It's
price
like
tag?
they're expensive. They're really expensive. I remember covering them. I can check quickly, but I remember they're like really expensive, and it's like if you're gonna spend that much on Canada Goose, you might as well just buy like something even more chic than like
Fur.
Snow Goose.
You will attack me for that, but I said it anyway. I'm not against fur when it's used correctly.
Yeah, like 1,600 for reflective anorak.
Yeah, like for the
Yeah.
warm ones, like the other jackets, because the nano.
The big ones should be more expensive. Although this is like a new collection, I haven't actually seen this collection. It seems like those are the warmest ones they have. So they don't even have like jackets that look that warm, to be honest.
Oh, really? I mean, the
Yeah.
campaign is this.
Yeah,
I mean,
they've got a parka.
yeah, this is light.
It all looks really light, to be honest. If you're wearing this in the Arctic, you're probably going to get frostbite if this is all you have on.
Suffering for fashion.
It's fashion, baby. It's fashion, darling. Frostbite? What's that? Anyway.
Oh my god. Yeah.
This YouTube channel runs on your support. If you want to support the channel, you can subscribe to my Patreon. You'll gain access to exclusive content that includes everything from my Patreon podcast, where I give a behind-the-scenes insight into the fashion industry, as well as a fashion book club, where I review my favorite fashion books. You can also check out my fashion ebook, which highlights the best fashion journalists to follow, definitions of common fashion terminology, and how to determine what a good source of fashion information is. The links to everything are in the description below.